Nicole Scott here from Mobile Geeks, and here we have my Acer W510. I'm on the final day of my 5-day challenge. I was able to do my work on this, apart from the photo editing, just because I surely do not have the patience to mess around on a machine where everything's too slow, and then you have this little trackpad, and you're trying to figure out, like, photo editing is a very precise activity. If I'm trying to cut out a computer and put it into a thumbnail, maybe if I just wanted to put text across, I thought maybe that would be enough. I could make that happen. That is true, but I need to cut out myself or Sasha or computers and put them in thumbnails. That's something that I need to do. If you don't need to do that, then you can probably move over, because my email to get ready for Mobile World Congress, no problem. Really great. When I'm at home, I undock it and I just have my my computer when I'm watching TV, quickly answer some emails. Super great, love it. Blogging, also not a problem. Pull up my WordPress backend, totally do that. Word integrates perfectly. I can run Photoshop, so I could photo edit. I just don't have the patience to do it. I'm really sorry. If you have the time and the patience to master a program, then probably you can do it. But in a normal work week, 5 days, I thought I could maybe throw in a little bit of extra learning, but the amount of learning that I would need for photo editing, okay, I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna drop it. Just accept that I failed. I failed in that one aspect. But I'm gonna fess up to one more thing. I actually cheated again yesterday on this challenge. I cheated at least with another hybrid. So this is the HP NBX2. 11.6 inches, so it is bigger than the W510. Which means a few things for your productivity issues. It means that you have a full-size keyboard. Now, I'm pretty good at typing on a 10.1-inch keyboard, but I do find that my words per minute do go up when I do go on to an 11.6-inch. And since netbooks, the trend over the past year, I mean, like, I know there's not as many coming out and people have canceled them, but the trend is 11.6 inches. If you look at, they're calling them ultra portables now. The Acer V5 is a good example of that, 11.6 inches. The Acer 756, 11.6 inches, right? So it's just a little more productive. You have a larger screen display, you have more real estate, you have the full-size keyboard. It's just more of a productivity machine when you kind of flip into that 11.6 inches. And the thing that I like about this device, it is, in the US, I would say $90 more expensive than the W510, but you get a sexier machine, man. Like, this is like sleek, long lines, sexy computer, right? The W510 is kind of like boxy, right? So that's just, between these two devices, I would maybe dish out a little more money for this one. But getting down to the productivity part, I didn't find that much any difference if I tried to photo edit on this bad boy. It's still on the Intel Z2760 processor, so we're not seeing any huge performance gains. On the benchmarks between these two, actually HP has done a better job of optimizing the CPU. The Geekbench scores are higher. Okay, I digress. Let's geeking out. Getting back to the usage and productivity on these devices, if you are email heavy, if you are Facebook addicted, if you like light photo editing, like you have your photos, you want to put some filters on, maybe a title, totally great. I have some really great workout apps. I have my magazine app. So I was trying to replace my ASUS Zenbook. This is a full 13.3-inch Ultrabook. So I had a lot of trouble there because this is a Core i5 processor. I was stepping down to a dual core Atom. There's just a lot of differences in performance. But I dealt with it. It was something that I could deal with. Would I give up my full PC again for this? No. Sorry, no dice. Not having another computer in my life is something that I couldn't handle. But then again, I'm a really productive person on my computer. What do you do on your computer? This is the question that you need to ask, right? Are you just doing email? Are you just surfing the web? Are you just doing Facebook? Are you just looking at photos? Are you just doing Excel spreadsheets and Word documents? If these are things that you're doing, this is perfect for you, right? And then you have the option to take off the keyboard and then you just have a tablet, right? Do you want to use Photoshop? Do you want to video edit? Then probably not a good idea. I mean, I'm a video blogger making these videos for you. So I want to make you HD content and cool thumbnails for YouTube. So this as a weekend getaway machine, this as I'm just taking a fun, relaxing vacation where I'm going to do a little bit of, not serious work. Yeah, 100%. on board, done, sold. But if you have any like 3D programs, or like what kind of programs are you using for work? I mean, a lot of the Photoshop apps that I found in the Windows 8 store, they were minimum Pentium, right? Pentium is faster than this. Pentium is what they're using in modern day netbooks like the Acer V5, right? So we're starting to see the Pentium and the Celeron processor come back. What does that mean to you? You probably like remember 8 years ago, there was like, everything was like Celeron and Pentium. Well, they've kind of kept that brand, right? And they're kind of just shoving them into the low-end computers now, right? Because Intel's now doing the Core i3, Core i5, Core i7, right? So take a step down from there, you're going to find the Intel and Celeron line, or the Celeron and Pentium line. Take another step down from there, and you're going to find the Atom line. Their Atom line is targeted at lower processing, longer battery life, not as much power. But what is it that you need to do? Right? These are just the questions you have to ask yourself. Okay, I'm Nicole Scott from Mobile Geeks. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel if you already haven't. And thanks for watching.